Is this on? I think it's on. What's going on? Tams is already here. Tams has waited 6 months for this moment. Is there an echo? Oh shit. I'm in, can I move that closer? Hang on. Is that any better? Is there still an echo? That might be... It is that new house sound. It is. Bear with me while I adjust these settings. Now, there's a reason why the sound's a bit odd. And I'll explain why. We'll show you. It's because I've got a wheel in the way now. It's back. I can't believe it. It's like the coolest thing. This is the longest time I've had to wait for this. But the microphone's up on a stand now. So I had it a bit too high there. And now you can see it in shot. So I wasn't too sure what the best position was. I still don't, really. But there's a lot of tinkering to do. This isn't the best setup at the moment as well. Hang on, let me... I've got 2 screens now. So I can... I'm looking at this screen. But I'm going to be playing on this one. So I'm just looking at you right now, just to, well, general direction. Don't know about the webcam placement. You can see my washing. Hang on, let me just get that out of the way. See, I can do this stuff now on the fly. I can actually see myself in real time and make these changes. That's better. God, I look a state today. Hopefully the lighting's okay, actually. There's a light pretty much right above me. It's quite nice, though. The webcam needs to change position, I think, in the future. Because I don't want Ellie... That's my clothes again, stop doing that. Yeah, I don't want Ellie walking across here. This is practically my living space here. So this is real nice. I'll probably have the webcam over there somewhere. And it'll be facing the wall, I think, going forward. But yeah, got the gear. Probably need some sound padding. To be honest, I'm quite... You mean sound padding on the microphone? Or do you mean sound padding around the property so no one else can hear me? I don't know how the echo is. I'm hoping it's okay. Let me I'll blow it up a sec. I'm just gonna holler. Yeah. So we'll try and get some microphone equipment going forward. But yeah, today's just a chinwag, really, bit of a catch up, and to jump onto iRacing as well. So you can see that on in the background at the moment. I haven't played. I literally haven't gone into game yet. So I just thought might as well turn some laps. It has been around 2 years. I'm actually not sure how long it's actually been. When was the last time? Hang on. If I bring that down here and take a quick look at the update. So the updates available say they're all optional. I done my homework before. I wasn't that unaware of what's going on. I've had to update the wheel. I've updated all the gear, so the expectation should be it should be fine. If I end up having to buy something, we might have to do that. So just remind me to do it on the other monitor, so you're not seeing all my PayPal details. That'd be nice. So let's take a look. The only thing I've actually changed is just I've changed the dark theme because that's the right way. So my setup, just to explain, so it's a Fanatec CSL Elite with a Formula rim. I think that's part of it anyway. And I've got my old Fanatec CSR Elite pedals because the pedals that came with the CSL Elite wheelbase wasn't a load cell. So I've not even touched them. They're still in their packaging. I had this wheel very briefly before I stopped using it, before I moved. So I had this very, very brief stint. So I've had a couple of runouts on this already. I've done a couple of league races before in the past with this as well. So that's pretty much the amount of experience this has had. The wheel I had before was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. This is still like new, really. There's a bit of dust on it, but I'll give it a wipe down tomorrow. I've literally just set up and just want to turn some laps this evening, really. Just to unwind and actually get a feel for it. Yeah, okay, let's give it a shot anyway. I wanted to see when the last time... I never navigated this UI before, so I honestly don't know where I'm going. Ideally, I want to look for the last time I'd done a race. And I don't think it's going to tell me in this UI, is it? Or maybe. Stats. So just for evidence sake, well, the last race I ran was in 2018. I don't think you can see my mouse cursor actually, but it's kind of, you can see it lighting up the 2018. So it's been a while. It's nearing 3 years actually. We've flown through this year so fast. Actually, let me just check my driver. That was pretty cool. I didn't realise it actually had a 3D. That looks like me. That definitely looks like me. Cars. Yeah. Let's just have a look. Let's see what's out there. So I just want to do a practice. Really, I just want to jump into a practice. Don't really know what to drive, to be honest. The 3.5 was where I was going to look at, first of all, because that is a car that I really want to get back into. The 2.0s, I think I'm past. I don't really want to do the Formula Renault 2.0s, maybe just to get my feet, but it's at Suzuka, so I don't really fancy it. What's the time now? So we've got this one, I guess. Let's check this Formula Renault 3.5. Paint job. Have I got trading paints on as well? I'm pretty sure I'm going to have my old AOR livery on today. Yeah, that looks okay. So I just want the practice session, right? So how do I register? That I'm assuming is how you do it. So click continue to register. Yeah, okay. Do you do iRacing, Thames? Are you just looking at this going, you're such an idiot, Kerry? Navigate properly. Okay, so I can just join that, I'm assuming. Fab. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Finish all that, lovely. Graphic settings, get that all done. Lovely, there we go. I registered for my first practice session. Gonna jump straight in, why not? Yeah, the money, paying money for extra content, yeah, I totally get it. I feel like it's justified just by, like, the quality of the product is worth it, in my opinion. And the multiplayer experience as well. I'm just adjusting that. I don't know how small I'm going to make this actually. Probably small to cover my hair. It's going so flat. It's literally, I put nothing in it. And it just goes flat. Oh, I hear noises. Right, I need to adjust the sound. I'm going to adjust a lot of settings here. Why is that not full screen? Why has it gone to my other screen? What the fuck? So now I can't see any of the chat at the moment. Why is this, why did it not go into my main screen? Okay, hang on a second. Fucking hell. I mean, that's not really... I want to go full screen. Ouch, look at all these low details I've been set now. You're halfway done on your SimRig fund. Good. That's full screen, so why is it not... Hang on a second, I'm going to try some magic here. I don't know what magic that is, but... See, I've set this as my main display, so I don't understand why it's not going full screen on the screen that I want there. Yeah, the display options on Windows. I mean, I've set my central screen as the default. Okay, hang on. Bit of Google might save me here. Good old iRacing Reddit. Secondary monitor. Can you hear that typing, by the way? I quite like the arm that I've got on my microphone here. I used to have it sat on a desk, and I always used to pick up all the clattering and the clicking of the mouse. Let's take a look. Rerun the graphics. So someone's just fixed it by opening the members website and rerunning the graphics setup. Okay, so if I'm just going to quit out and go to the website a second, very brief moment, just to run the graphic settings again. Great start to the stream. Brilliant start. I knew this was going to happen immediately. I knew I'd get tripped up on something. Get punished for having 2 monitors now. Okay, let's see. How do I change my settings, man? Shouldn't be this difficult. Oh dear. You'd think I'd have this streaming luck sorted by now. Account. No. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Someone tried restarting their system and it... I don't want to do that. That's literally the last thing I want to do. There's got to be another solution for that. Hang on. Let's go iRacing. App INI. I'm looking for... I'll try that a very brief moment. I like this this track map. Let's go back on the main the fucking main screen. Oh my god. Okay. Ignore that, you didn't see that. Okay. So we're loading, please work. See all the names of who's in here already. I like it. They've done a lot of quality of life changes. Looks clean, looks professional. Track photos. Look at this. One thing with the wheel, I'm having to lean forward a little bit here. That should work. Bingo. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh my god, okay. Yeah. With a wheel like this, I just don't remember where the actual center is. Okay, 90 degrees. That doesn't seem like 90 degrees. Okay, throttle, brake. Clutch. Oh, upshift, that one. Downshift. No. Oh my god, right to look left. I'm hoping I can just... Cool. Look right. Oh my god, there's so many buttons on the steering wheel. Which one shall I do to return to the pit? I can't remember how I configured it, to be honest, so I'll just have it there for now. I'm hoping that sound isn't coming through. I'm hoping you pick it up just from in-game, but I'm hoping the microphone's not picking up any sound. I might have to adjust just the volume as well. Enable voice chat. Yes, obviously. No. Didn't pick anything up. We'll see when we get out on track. Oh, you got a master volume here. That's quite good. Okay. We can mess about with that. Notification. Want a small notification. Push to talk. I'll just leave up there, I guess, for now. What other buttons are there? No, not. Field of view. Hang on. If I go out a sec. How's that? How's that? Think it's sounding good? I can't hear anything. Yeah. Did seem a bit loud there. I'm going to try and... Loud as heck. Let's drop that. Okay, here we go again. Is that okay? Still loud? That seems okay. Seems okay for me. But... Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. We'll drop it by 5 more, just to be safe. Or we'll just do 30 instead. Okay, here we go. Oh, I like the little incident count I've got at the bottom right now. Just to tell me just how many I've got. Oh, that is very quiet. That's very quiet now. That's almost too quiet. Alright, let's just go in the middle. You're my sound engineer here, Tams. Too quiet. Fucking Goldilocks over here. I'll do 22. I think that's better. On the audio mixer, it looks okay. It's still within the green. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. We'll keep that for now. I've got some other buttons just to finish out. Field of view I need to change, actually. That's way too far away. That's way too... it needs to be, like... It was literally the highest, or the lowest setting it could be, I think, before. And it's probably the same still. Oh, wow, there's a lot of options there. Okay, so it's just the controls that I really need to worry about at the moment. So the pit limiter I'm going to have as... I'll have it up there. DRS. Good question. DRS is in this car as well, so this is a big... I'll have it up there, I guess. Tariff visor. I'll leave that for now. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, the black box, that's very important. Can I click these buttons? Oh, see, this is what I love about this wheel. On my old CSR Elite, didn't have like these analog sticks. Such a big help. So the next black box is going to be up here. Previous one's going to be down. Select control. Select previous control. I want to increment. That's the increment one, isn't it? I think it's that. We'll mess about. It's okay. We're not expecting this to... the patented zero field of view. Or you can see... It's because I'm too far away from my monitor. I'm not... I don't have a professional rig. I've just got this on a wheel stand that I just put underneath my desk. So... what are you expecting here? But it worked for me, to be honest. Never had an issue with it. I actually quite liked... well, it worked. That's the thing. That's why you set the field of view, you know, to be as correct as possible. I did try and that needs more. That's not steering enough. Yeah, you could. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something. Fucking hell. I've had a long day. Okay. So 90 degrees, which is there. So hold that. It doesn't quite... it's like that's not gone full 90 on the steering. I'm going above 90 there. We'll have a couple of laps. Let's just drive around. I honestly couldn't tell you what the setups are like, so I'm just going literally with the baseline. Let's just go out. Let's just drive. Oh, field of view. Sorry. Oh, wait, no, I can do that in the cockpit, though. So if I just went out, check the black box settings as well.
We're done. Get going. All clear. Punch it.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I need some... no mirrors. So the graphics options have changed a lot. I'm really worried that my game won't even run this anymore. That is not working at all. I've got the black box. Sorry. I've got the black box settings a bit all over the place still. So the next black box I want down instead of up. Previous I want to go up. Next control. Previous control. Is that better? Much better. Right, so field of view. This is hard work trying to get this. Oh, come on. Just use the mouse. I've got the mouse right here. I have to say, on my old setup, the so 45. It was literally this, wasn't it? Select left and right. Should we stick with this? I think so for now. I need a proper field of view slider. Oh, my seat is rolling a little bit as well. Okay. Let's go out anyway. Force feedback's a bit heavy. What one was my pit limiter? I think it was that. Feedback is very heavy. Yeah, definitely gonna have to come in and change this immediately. Oh my god, I got no braking ability. We didn't spin at the first corner, which is good. Oh my god, this is extremely slow around here. I'm so focused on the wheel just snapping though, because it's just so heavy. The steering. I'm so weak. I don't want to spin on my very first lap, so... Fuck it, change the settings. That was a field of view issue. Ah, look, I've got my old AOR livery on as well. What kind of helmet design have I got there? Yeah, that was really bad. Hang on. How do I, I've got, when did I get a custom helmet? I mean, it looks nice. I mean, to be fair, I've not posted on AOR for fucking ages, so I don't know whether this is legitimate anymore. That looks clean. I can't even remember who did that. It's good. Ignore that. Okay, so strength. I can't even remember what I had it set at. We'll go with 8 for now. I'm going to have to reconfigure these buttons as well. What is actually the pit limiter? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Can you imagine me rocking up to like a Formula 1 test? No one would take me seriously. Okay. Cool. God, this just feels alien. This has been such a long time. I mean, it's a great feeling. Wow, that is a little bit of understeer. Sorry, I'm looking down at the wheel indicator as well. You know what I also had actually? I'm pretty sure the steering wheel never used to move because that's really distracted me as well. I need to get the hands out of the way as well. Come on, go down. Not downshifting enough either. Might have sped there. I think I got away with it. Why did I come in? Oh yeah, I wanted to take change the graphic settings as well. A lot to change. Right, so this light is really annoying me as well. It's really bugging me. So I want. Where is it? Hands off the steering wheel. Has to be somewhere. Show. Oh, that's the one. Show steering wheel. But don't move the arms. Should do that again. No, I don't even think I had the steering wheel moving, right? I honestly couldn't tell you what I had. That doesn't look right though. Okay, back again. So if I hide that, is that just going to disappear completely? No, lovely. Time to check the YouTube archives, yes. We will have to one day. Okay. The steering wheel is nothing but a distraction. Especially in a car like this where all the information is on the steering wheel. You don't need it. I had the wheel moving but no arms. Okay, thank you. Maybe I'll go back to it then. This probably looks a little weird for you. Should we start doing some laps in anger? And by anger, I mean in terror. Come on. I'm not putting enough pressure on the brakes at all. Whew. Certainly need more time behind the wheel here. Especially before I do a race. I'm glad it's at Interlagos this week though. I forgot just how much grip this thing has got. I'm going to look back at these laps I'm doing in like a month's time and go, this is horrific. These are horrific laps I'm doing. That was a semi-competitive turn 4 though. Oh, horrible lockup. Crash right into the session leader, that would be funny. Gotta remember to turn the steering wheel. It's so strange, just been so used to just driving with a pad and just moving the stick left and right. This guy let me through and then just absolutely, I don't know why he's bothered to. Still 8th, not very quick. Alright, so we are 4 seconds off. Oh shit. Oh, we got some work to do. What happened to the glory days? We're a long way from there at the moment. Definitely need to remove this garbage iRacing filter. Your yellow filter. You mean the sun? I need to be quicker on the steering wheel movements here. Locking up a lot as well. Just keep snatching the front brake in a couple of corners at the moment. The problem I really have as well is I'm not too sure how the setups are. I don't know if the baseline is considered a worthwhile setup to even practice on or learn the driving the car. I'm going in so blind here. I honestly couldn't tell you if this is like, well, this is certainly not the peak performance of the car on the baseline, I can assure you that, but it looks hella understeery because I'm just driving it like that, I think, at the moment. Just carrying way too much speed in, braking's not ideal. Every time you snatch the brake there as well. There's one in the Team AOR Discord. I'll have a sneaky look in a sec, Stevie. Well, at least it's an improvement this lap. Oh man, braking, I really need to get my left foot backed up, really figuring out the braking. Am I not last? I'm not, it's true. Alright, let's do some stuff. Don't move Discord onto that screen though. Fucking hell. Come on, drag it across, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Leak the Discord. Alright, so that's gonna go Honestly, it's not worth leaking. Why is the fucking downloads going on there? Jesus Christ. That would be embarrassing if there was something shit on there. Oh dear. Okay. iRacing. Documents. Paste that in? Oh, I forgot to fucking do this. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Oh, that's low fuel as well. Let me just bump it up. Oh no, it wasn't low fuel. Hey Toro. Good evening to you. Good sir. Believe me, we're fucking miles away from our past self. What you're watching right now is a husk. Someone's slowly trying to get back to where they were. Setup's on time to shave off 2 seconds. Mate, let me get around to the circuit first. Oh my god, you see that gain? There's gains! Just came out the corner and gained a 10th. So fast. I'm only joking. Oh, much nicer on the brakes though. Keep missing judging that corner though. Yeah, brakes are nicer. Better lap so far. That was my out lap. Just tried iRacing and bought the Star Mazda after watching my video thinking I could join in. It was 4 seconds to lap off. Mate, that Star Mazda... To be fair, you got... If that's literally something you've only just done though, you got to keep with it, man. Mate, I'm 4 seconds off the fastest lap here. So... it's good to be back. But... I mean, if you're talking current tense, bear in mind that car is 4 years old. There's a lot of updates that have happened since then. I have literally no reference whatsoever at the moment. Oh, that wasn't that good. Too hot, that. Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of the Star Mazda though. I think I surprised myself with just how quick I ended up being. Like, I was able to like mix it with like Justin Brunner and Jamie Fluke, you know, those kind of guys, and they're still up there. They're still on the service kicking ass. And meanwhile, I've just gone like regressed miles back. Is that literally the first off track? Really? It says I got 6 incidents. Well, I did crash earlier on my first lap. Better lap this time. Well, I'll say better. Still 3 seconds off the pace. Yeah, you got to keep. You just got to keep with it, man. Confidence is a big thing, as I'm discovering here. I'm trying to just get confident. That's all I want. I just want to keep it on the road. I think my priorities have changed a lot. I just want to come on and have some fun racing. I took it so serious back in the day. I still want to win, of course, but I think certainly in the later years of league racing with AOR, winning was a rarity. Like, unless I was extremely good on one day, like had an amazing day, I wasn't going to win a race. But I feel your pain. Like, as a former decent driver myself, like, there's always people that are better than you. You just got to accept that. Setup plays a big role though, still, unfortunately. I think that's just the reality that we live in. This is a better lap again. Is this going to be another second? Almost. Almost flat out there. Setup plays the... Yeah, it goes 2 seconds faster. I'm still some way off though. I want to get in the top 5 if I can. Braking's finding a lot of confidence in the braking at the moment. That's where all my lap time is disappearing to, I think. Just a bit of a wimp under braking at the moment. In a pretty powerful car, to be honest. Shouldn't really have started off with this car. Oh, that's too deep. Ah, such a tricky corner because you're braking and turning at the same time. Oh my god. It's a slight improvement. Lost a lot of time in the middle of that though. We are bringing that time down. Bear in mind we're in race trim as well, so I honestly couldn't tell you what the fuel loads are across the practice session here either. I'm not using DRS either, so I don't know if that... Don't even know if it's enabled actually. Ah, that felt nice. Okay. Not ideal still. Still a little chicken lift in the middle of turn 2 there. I've got a reference point as well with that guy 3 seconds behind as well, so let's see if we can... feather in the brake a little bit there. Don't want to do that. No, I've done okay there. Yeah, I remember when I done the iRacing League. When I created it, I went in just no expectations. Fully expecting to be like a full second or 2 off the fastest guys. Because there are just people like that. Oh my god. Got a bit lively there. Ah, if I just get this corner right, that's 4 attempts there. Not got that corner right once so far on the hot lap. The negative field of view is throwing you off. It's throwing me off a little bit as well, to be fair. It's difficult. Oh, don't pit limiter! Press the wrong button. I wanted to look left or look right even. Oh dear. Well, with the pit limiter enabled, I set a fast lap there. A PB with a pit limiter on, for fuck's sake. Whoa! No. Don't crash in. That's okay. He's trolling. Yeah, I've got a 120.5 in my pocket, mate. Oh shit. That's my first proper spin. I'm counting that as my first proper spin. Oh, if I can get into 21s, I'll be pretty pleased with that. Yeah, I think with the field of view I used to run as well, I used to have relatively decent spatial awareness, really. I knew where my front wheels were without even seeing them. Whereas right now it's a bit tricky, right? So I need to adjust some settings here because I just shouldn't have activated the pit limiter there. So I think I know where I want looking left and right to go. What the hell has happened there? Okay. I want... What do I want? Options, look left and right. Okay, so look left. I want it on a button instead. I want to look right there. Look up and down. Why do you want to look up and down? What use is that? Okay, so pit limiter I want on... What do I want it on? That's a fine question. I want it there. I want it on that one. case I listen to some banging tune. I can just head bob. Yeah, okay. Got me there. Right, so the black box, I'm not happy with how the black box is set up either. So I think I'm going to set them up here. So previous goes there. I want voice chat to go up here, I think. And then, so the black box, so select next control, that's all fine. So increment that. Will that work? So let's try. I don't swear at anybody.
All clear. Punch it.
Okay, I need to change that. I've got that the wrong way around on the settings. So I've got increment on. Whoops. Let's try that again. That's it. There we go. Okay, and then we've got. Cool. Cool. We're good. All right, let's go back out. slowly finding our way back in here. We've halved the deficit already to P1. Okay. Oh my god, that's enough track. That don't count. It doesn't count. Oh dear, I'll tell ya. It doesn't feel right still. The steering still just feels a bit off. Like I'm going 90 degrees, but it's not actually turning the car, the steering wheel on the bottom left there at 90 degrees. I say bottom left like you can actually see that. No, but my camera's in the way. Are cold tyres a thing? I think so. I actually haven't even paid attention to track temperature or anything right now. At the moment it's just been acclimatising. I'm assuming cold tyres is still a thing though. I know tyre blankets were... They introduced tyre warmers though, so maybe not. I think I've lost my DRS button actually as well. Okay. Oh, that's way late. That was definitely too wide into the corner. So 22.1. Ah, I haven't configured my delta time buttons either. It's okay for now because I am literally up against my all-time PB at the moment. There's a fuck ton of understeer, and that is way too late. I'm having a nightmare. Come on! Too much fucking understeer there. Okay. Whew! Should we drive another car after this? I'll stick with what we've been practicing. Check the fuel as well. Yeah, so we're on a fair amount. Surely do a race next, are you kidding me? And lose all of my safety rating. I'm on a 4.99 right now. I'm absolutely not confident for a race right now. What was that again? Just keep snatching a brake. Come on. Slow down. P4 bearing down on me. I don't know why he just doesn't lift off and give himself some space. Do it. Nothing will get you back into it quicker than being forced to do consecutive laps. Oh no. When's the next one? Oh god. I'm gonna do it, aren't I? Stop locking up. Slightly better, but I was way too wide into that corner still. Sweet. A slight frame drop there. That was weird. The gains in the biceps are already showing. Whoa. Look at that! Guns! Better lap. Almost in the 21s. Oh my god, another lockup. P5 though, that's alright. Right, so 1.5 off the pace now. Nice. What is the time actually? 10 o'clock. So when are the races on? Let me just look. I want to take a look. Hang on. Open that. Yeah, that's what we want. So, right, let's look for races then. Have I got any plans for races or just public ones? Do you mean from a league perspective? So from a league perspective, no, there's no plans for that. I prefer to keep my time flexible nowadays. So the intention will be just do the odd race here and there. I think that's what I'd like to do. Like right now, need to find one though for. This is hard to find something. What the hell? So. Can I search for the car? Filter by. Oh, right, okay. Hang on. No. This is so confusing. I just want to just bring up the 3.5. Is that going to come up? Just practice sessions. Why is there only practice sessions? Does that just mean nothing's coming up in the next? I'm literally, any brace? No braces. There's no braces at all. I'm gonna message Phil. I'll just message Phil and just see what he says. So yeah, so we want to do some public racing. I'm hoping. I mean, I remember public multiplayer wasn't that bad on iRacing. It's actually pretty good. All right, so steering wheel I need to change again. So again, it's not quite matching my steering input up. So this is, see, that's just it's straight. Now 90 degrees. That's on 90. That is on 90 there, and the steering input is not at 90 on. I'm not going crazy, am I? See, that's what it's got it as. No, just set that. That lock to lock range is a bit odd though. Can I change that again? Let me do that again. Use the touch mouse. Change it into Fanatec software. Good idea. Let's just do that real quick. I'm gonna have to desktop that. Fanalab, whatever that is. So much to change. Seriously. So right, next one's at quarter to 10. All right, we will do that race at quarter to 10. But we need to change this setting, which I honestly couldn't tell you how. Ugh, I honestly couldn't tell you. This really isn't useful at all. Settings, no. Ah, fuck it, whatever. We'll try and trick the game. Hang on. Fine. Is this sound coming through still? You can still hear me, right? Honestly, couldn't tell if this is Streamlabs is just blown up or not. How is it doing that? So at what point is it forgetting? So it's level. It feels like a bit of a... feels a bit light actually, as I'm turning left. Not as much false. So if I went right instead... yeah, I'm still doing that there, so... hang on, can I change the... is there any settings I can change on the wheel? I don't know what buttons. The wheel's boxed, yeah, maybe. Hang on, we'll go back again. So, hang on. Let's look at the manual. No, not CSL Elite. I'm looking for the old CSR Elite one. I don't want that. Okay. Um, um, Right, so the tuning menu can be accessed by pressing the tuning menu button, which is where? Nowhere, it seems. It's showing me a button on a steering wheel I don't have. What the fuck? They've made this real complicated. Real complicated. Guys. I'm not asking for much, just sort this out. Honestly, if there was a button that looked like a spanner, I would be pressing it. But I don't. Fana Labs. Brilliant. You're going to open on the main monitor again? No? Okay, you're just going to just do that? Okay. Okay, let's do this again. Ah, no, this looks better. This looks better. No, it doesn't. What the fuck? No, maybe. You probably just hear me clicking furiously at the moment. Let's take a look. Tuning menu. I'm looking for tuning menu. Alright. Now we're making progress. Get that off the screen. There we go. So that needs to reset, really. Okay, so I've got this. Hang on, let me bring it on the screen. So this is the setting now. It looks like. What do I need to be setting here to? So when again, so I'm doing a test here. That's on 90 degrees, but it's only showing at 75. It looks like on here, which isn't ideal. Let me try switching. Let me do the old off and on trick first. Before we go crazy here. Okay, here we go again. This doesn't look good. Shit, I've done the wrong settings. For fuck's sake, what am I doing? Calibrate, 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 calibrate. Nah, still not done it. Okay, so let's go back into the settings. Here. So there's something wrong with the wheel then, because it's obviously not detecting fully. So anyone got any ideas? Because I'm stumped. Try messing about with the map range in iRacing menu. Where? Oh, here, up here. I gotcha. There's only 2 options. Like I said, I don't think it's purely. I don't think it's actually the system, the game that's having an issue with this. It's actually physically the wheel itself. Like I say, this is 90 degrees. I've turned this. If I actually show the screen, you'll be able to see. Fucking hell, I've been explaining this with no screen whatsoever. Okay, so it's turned here, 90 degrees, pretty much. But it's only showing up 75 degrees on the screen. So yeah, it's Evan, everyone. Can I just reset? Doesn't matter. Still the same. Okay, gonna have to hang on. Let me do some more research. Good old Google. Okay, hang on. CSL Elite. Oh, here we go. Oh, exactly the same problem. Okay. If I adjust the sensitivity in Fanalab, but Fanalab's shit. It's not actually not. Oh, it might actually be right. Okay. Maximum steering angle. Sensitivity. Something to do with sensitivity. Oh no, sen. Okay. So I need to adjust this manually. Oh, I hate messing about with this though. So if I click yes to this. It's still not really doing anything. So what happened to the old days when I could just make the adjustment on the steering wheel rather than... So the wheel range is 1080 in iRacing. Sorry. That's even worse. That's even worse. That's made it worse. So if I'd done the wheel range at 830 just to humour myself. And then in here. No, I'm getting further and further away now. I'm having to go like that. Oh, it's bothering me. This app is shit. You can go back to, gotta change the firmware here. Let's change the firmware. Okay, let's just, let's stay in session. Hang on, just gonna blow that up. So you got my lovely face instead. Okay. So what I need to do is change the firmware, it looks like. So the web page I'm looking at is recommending changing that. So going back to firmware 680, whatever the hell that means. Couldn't tell you what the firmware is at the moment. Actually, have I even updated the firmware? I'm sure I did this. Sure I did this. Why? These web pages are fucking shit. Come on. Firmware. Firmware. Just show me where the firmware is. Can I not find this? That's the one. Downloads. Fanatec driver 381 I'm looking for. Because this is a joke. And if I'm racing in 25 minutes, then I kind of need a bit of help here. I feel like I'm understeering when I shouldn't be. Okay, let me just I'm gonna quit out a session anyway. Back into the sim, back into the main menu there. Okay, let's come on. Right, so I'm gonna have to do that all. I'm gonna have to manually uninstall here. The driver, Fanatec driver, uninstall please. Bear with me, guys. Firmware. Hopefully I found it. Hopefully this is the one. Okay, that's that. Bosch. Done. Right, let's boot the wheel back up. Jesus. All this to just crash out on that one. Okay, that's done. So if I look at this, it's still coming up with the same problem. So this hasn't really fixed it, has it? What on earth is going on? It's actually lame. Fucking don't do that. Fucking nightmare here. 920, come on. I'm trying to add. It's not solving the problem. Let's take a look. Same issue, same issue. You can go back to whatever. What firmware did I install? I don't think I did. Genuinely stuck. So, does the driver... No. Doesn't solve my issue, thank you. Let's try another driver. I'm looking for firmware though, not the actual driver itself. Is that one and the same thing now? I thought there was two separate things back in the day. New Fanatec firmware manager. Never heard of this. Let's see. Okay. Let's go for that driver again. It's clearly not. It's not. I'm not having an issue with the driver. It seems. Let's install. Just install that. Yeah. Don't reboot. I don't want to restart. Shit. Have I just turned off the computer? Might I turn off the computer? Hang on. If I cut off in advance, I apologise. Probably, I think I might be alright. Just thinking about it. Maybe not. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Let me, I think it might just be worth a restart, full stop. Just to see what happens. Okay, so it's got firmware details up there. Fab, okay. Keep that there. Still no. Alright, let me, I'm going to restart. I'm actually going to do that. So let me just see if that affects anything. I'll see you guys in a second. Wait me a sec. Be back for the race, which is in 20 minutes.